Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to United by Juno. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are all alive and having a good Easter and happy Easter Monday. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe on the don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And today we are going to be speaking about something that it was inevitable. I mean, I don't think you needed to be a genius to see this going the way that it has gone, or not be a genius, but to see the issues that this situation has caused. And obviously, I'm talking about the goalkeeper um, dilemma as per the description of the video. So basically, a lot of the reporting is coming out of the Daily Mail. Not the Daily Mail, the Mirror. A lot of the reporting is coming out of the Mirror, and basically what it's saying is that David De Gea, he could be leaving at the end of the season, and this has been this whole scenario or problem that Manchester United has on their hands has been handed to Matt Judge to resolve. And so basically, the facts are that there are five keepers on Manchester United's payroll, and the five keepers are obviously David De Gea, Dean Henderson, Lee Grant, um, Joel, what's his name? Joel Pereira, and Romero. So for a week, Manchester United is paying three no Manchester United is paying £570,000 a week on goalkeepers, which is it's madness. They can pay they can pay me like £100. I wouldn't say no. Um, but they're paying that out for keepers that are sitting on the bench, that not even in the squad. I know Joel Pereira, he's out on loan, but it's a crazy amount of money, and basically all those contracts are coming to an end. So the way that Manchester United is looking at it is that they're going to resolve this whole keeper situation. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, according to Manchester Evening News, has also come out to say that next season he doesn't want this. He doesn't want this uncertainty around the keepers. Although for him to say that now, he should have. I don't know what dealings he had with regards to bringing Henderson back and giving Henderson the contract that Henderson has received. I don't know how involved he was in that, but he should have seen it coming. I mean, Henderson, he's an ambitious guy. The media is pushing for Henderson to be the number one, especially with the fact that he's English and he's ultimately the best English keeper out there. I mean, there's no one better really than Henderson, and obviously the English media wants him to get some game time, and so Oli should have seen this coming, and obviously De Gea, he went off to Spain to see the birth of his child, and with the quarantine laws, he sorry sorry guys, I had to go answer the door quickly. Yeah, like I was saying, so obviously De Gea, he went to Spain to be with his partner, cause to be there to witness the birth of his child. And big questions were asked in the Brighton game when De Gea, when he didn't play, he was sitting on the bench, and that was Henderson's seventh game that he's played now in a row. And if United make it through to the finals of the if Manchester United make it through to the finals of Europa League, uh, they'll have played about 14 games from now till the end of the season. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has played it down on Manchester United TV, MUTV, and he has said that both keepers will get their fair share of play, but obviously I'm not sure where he is. I'm feeling like to the media is on the fence. However, there's definitely pieces that are moving in the dressing room. Uh, Players. There's been reports. I don't currently have the source. I think it's Manchester Evening News. There's been reports that some players in the dressing room have said that Dean Anderson should have been um, the number one from December already, and there's been other reports from Manchester Evening News. While Manchester Evening News has reported that De Gea has De Gea and Ollie's relationship hasn't been great. It's been a real problem behind closed doors, and prior to the Brighton game, there's been two occasions where Ollie actually wanted to drop David De Gea, and those were the Chelsea game, the Chelsea and the West Brom game. The Chelsea game and the West Brom game. Oh, my lighting just went off. Okay, anyway. I don't think it's gonna go back on now, just hold on. Yeah, the Chelsea and the West Ham game, and in both those games, De Gea kept a clean sheet, and in both those games he was named man of the match. However, the reason why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't drop David De Gea in both those instances is due to the fact of the manner in which he reacted, and obviously Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being the guy he didn't want that animosity, or any manager wouldn't want that animosity in the dressing room. So even though De Gea was dropped, he still ended up being number one for those games, and obviously the result played in his favour. However, I don't know who let De Gea go, whose decision it was to let De Gea go to see the birth of his child. I understand it's the birth of his child and everything. However, I don't know if Ollie was like, okay, this is the answer to my prayers with regards to making Henderson number one, or having just one of the keepers off his hands for at least a short period, and then obviously Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could make his mind up there, or if De Gea just has so much pull and he just decided he's gonna go. Obviously, I don't know if De Gea wants to stay at Manchester United, but currently it doesn't seem to be working in his favour, because I don't know if I said this previously, but the owners want De Gea out. Like I said previously, and everything seems to be pointing to De Gea leaving, and it's crazy that the owners want De Gea out, because at the end of the day they're gonna have to spit out like 36.5 million to get De Gea out of his deal, and the last time the owners did this was for Alexis Sanchez, end of last season. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez, when they paid him out of his contract. But I think the way they're looking at it is obviously in the long run. In the long run, the wage bill is going to come down, because Manchester United has the biggest wage bill, and if you have the biggest wage bill, you're going to expect to be on top of the league, and we currently aren't. So maybe they're trying to restructure. I mean, there's a lot of restructuring going on behind the scenes, with Darren Fletcher coming in, with John coming in, and with Nicky Butt going out. So there's been a lot of structuring going on, and obviously they've probably been looking at it and they've just said De Gea is on too much. And obviously other players is looking at De Gea and they also saying, I also want to be earning 350 mil a week. Um, if they think they're good enough, I mean, I'm not sure currently what Paul Pogba's on, but I'm sure him and Bruno, they can come knocking on the door and they can be definitely asking for 350. I mean, that and the club will be in a position where they'll either have to sell them or they'll have to pay them that money, and I'm sure that the club doesn't want to let them go. I mean, Oli won't want to let Bruno go, but the club themselves won't want to let Pogba go because he's such a marketable asset. Obviously, Oli is a big fan of Paul, and he wouldn't want to let him go. But I mean, the club really won't want to let Paul go. He's just a marketable asset, and they love marketable assets. I mean, if Paul goes, there was obviously talk now that Paul doesn't want to stay, but there was also talk of this whole Haaland issue, and Haaland's another marketable asset, and I'm just trying to point out the fact that they love marketable assets. They don't run the football club efficiently enough, but there are stuff that they love to do, and to have a marketable asset. I mean, we are Manchester United, and that's the way they look at it. And they'll definitely, if Paul goes, they'll definitely look to bring in another big player in terms of marketing on all levels, and obviously that brings money to the club. I mean, the fact that Pogba was there was a huge part of the Adidas deal, and because he's just that player. But anyway, in summary, De Gea is on his way out. The club's gonna have to pay him, or they're planning to pay him. Is it 36? They're planning to pay him, 36.4 million, and they value him at 50 million. So in this market, we'll see who's going to pay 50 million for a keeper. There's not a lot of clubs. I don't think there's a lot of clubs looking for goalkeepers, so Manchester United has themselves in a real pickle. But we'll see how it goes. We'll be monitoring it here on this channel, and we'll be reporting back to you guys. And we want to hear the feedback you guys have to say. What you guys think? Are you guys De Gea in? Are you Henderson in? Are you Nick Pope in? Me personally, I'm a fan of David De Gea. I still think he had a bad season last season. He's definitely having a better season, a much better season this season. There's been so many errors this season that's come down to the defense, even though the defense has been haven't come under any scrutiny, and I think a lot of the errors made was the defense. However, the English media wasn't gonna get on the defense's case. I mean, there's Luke Shaw, he's English. Harry Maguire is English, and then there's obviously Adam Wan-Bissaka that's also English. And as you know, or you don't know, the media, they don't like to judge the English players in that way. I mean, if anything, they like to put them on a pedestal, and I don't know, I'm not a player, and I'm not behind the scenes, so I don't know if that's just because they're English, or if the English players actually holds like some real value in terms of just interviews. Maybe that outlet won't be able to interview English players because the English players just has that stature, and if they if they burn the English players, as to say, they won't get any insight into those English players, because obviously there's managers and a whole lot of politics, which I'm not gonna get into, but I'm just making the assumption that the media doesn't want to burn English players, not only because they're English, but probably because they won't have access to like interviews and stuff. And obviously English players in England that's a big deal. I mean, they play for the national team and they play for the club, so there's just more. There's more. If you just look at that small aspect, there's more screening time for the English players, instead of the international players. But obviously De Gea is an international player, and everything's just pointing in Henderson's direction. The media is pointing in Henderson's direction. There's been reports of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and De Gea's relationship not being great. The Glazers, they want De Gea out. They're obviously looking at De Gea's contract. And maybe they put that forth to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and they told him, like, look here, De Gea's on 350,000 a week, and if you want the players that you need to rebuild this team, you're gonna have to get rid of De Gea. And you never know, that could have been pointed in Ole's direction, and obviously Ole's trying to manage it. But if I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I knew the problems of the team, and I'm not even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I do know the problems of the team. Need a centre back, need a CDM, need a right winger, need a backup right back, need a striker. That's 5 players, and obviously not all of those is a priority for now, but they definitely, it needs to be, it's issues in the team. And if I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like I said, and if I was told that I need to get rid of De Gea in order to fill those positions, I'd be doing the same thing. You can't blame him. But that's just part of his job. That's one aspect that he's paid for. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll speak to you guys really soon. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit that bell to know when I posted a new video. Unfortunately, I don't have a schedule yet to say, like, I'll be posting a video every Wednesday. The only thing I can say is I'll be posting a fan reaction to every match that's played by Manchester United. But obviously I don't just want to wait for that. I want to be posting more videos, and eventually I'll build my setup and I'll be doing live videos, and there'll be more interaction between me and you guys. But let me know in the comments below what you guys want from this channel. I won't mind that. And comment also on what you think and how you see the goalkeeper situation in Manchester United. But anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.